My goodness gracious. I'm filthy. Go, guineas. Go, guineas. I'm trying to make a video. Go. Get out of here. Alrighty, here we go. Today is day number 2 of this little deck project here, porch project, whatever you want to call it. We got some very bad weather coming in. The wind's blowing 100 miles an hour out here. So I have got to get this thing done today. Today it's got to get done. So I went ahead today and set all my posts. I did not video that part because it takes a very long time. You got to make sure everything is perfectly square, and it's just a lot of stuff, a lot of math, a lot of moving posts, just back and forth until you finally get it right. But now we're ready to wrap this thing, get the deck boards put on it, and then put up the rails. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to go along. I'm going to do things, then I'm going to show you after it's done, because if I don't get done before this weather moves in, it's going to be bad. So a little bit different style, but either way, today we're finishing this porch. Alrighty, got my first board put down here. What I'm going to do is take the tape measure and measure from the ground up to the door to make sure whenever I put the deck boards on top of this wrapping here, it's not going to prevent the door from opening. That would not be very good. To have a nice porch out front that does not allow your front door to open, you'd have to go out the back door, walk all the way around the house, and then come up on the porch. All right, this thing is starting to look like a porch. What I've done over here is I got my hangers all hanging here. So the 2x6s are gonna slip right inside of those. And I'll show you. I have the measurement at 22 inches, measurement at 48 inches, and a measurement at 68 inches. So what I'm gonna do is go over to that board, put the same measurements on there, set these ends in the hangers, and then on that side I'm just going to nail them in from the back side. And then after that we're going to come over here, do the same thing on this side, and then we will be ready for deck boards. And then we got to do the steps, but I forgot all the steps at the Home Depot, so I'm gonna have to go back there today. Bree might just have to jump off the end of her porch. I don't know if she's gonna really be allowed to use any steps today. But we're making good time. The weather's holding up for me. We're gonna get this done. All right, this thing is officially starting to look like a deck. I gotta run these boards across here. I'm just gonna put them all on hangers. I think that it'll all be a little bit stronger if I do that. And also, it'll make it easier whenever I come over here and attach the steps. It'll be a lot easier to do that as well. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm filthy. All right, now we're getting around to the fun stuff. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how to notch out a board to go around these posts. So the first thing you wanna do is see how much board you have on this side. And it looks like it's 1.5 inches, okay? So what you're gonna do is whenever you notch out this board, you're only gonna leave 1.5 inches on this side. The board's gonna come on from this side. The notched out part is gonna slip right around the post, and everything's gonna line up good. So I'm gonna notch out the same exact width of this post, which is 3.5 inches, and we're gonna leave 1.5 inches on the back side of this board. Now here's what the markings are gonna look like. So the colored in spot here is the part that we're cutting out, and then it should fit perfectly, hopefully. Who knows at this point? But the frame looks good. Woo, perfect. And semi-perfect. So these are what the notches look like. That one fits pretty snug, and this one is just perfect. Then if you look down, I'm about to nail that in, but it sits flush all the way down. I am on my very last notch, and my saw dies right before I make it all the way through the board. So it's going to be on the charger for like the next 15 minutes. Then hopefully I can notch this out. It'll fit in there perfectly. And this little project will be almost complete. I got to come through here, pop a string line, and then just run the saw down it. Choop, 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 choop. Cut off all those excess pieces. Then tomorrow I'll be coming out and putting up the rails around it and also building the stairs. It's been a lot of work today, but we're almost done. All right, finally. It's been a long day. It's been a really, really, really long day, but Breeze Porch is done for the majority. I still gotta put the steps over here and put on the rails. But other than that, it's done. I think she's happy with it. She walked out on it earlier and had no complaints. So I'm assuming that I did a good job. That's all for this one. Bye guys. Have a great day.
Bye.